Hello! I am going to make a recipe that somebody requested. They had seen my rice cooker and they had some questions, and they asked if I could use it. It's supposed to be the type of rice cooker that you can use like a slow cooker or a pressure cooker, because it's completely pressurized. It has induction heating, and I have had some trouble finding recipes that talk about the settings and stuff like that. So this is going to be an experiment, and I was gonna share it with you. We'll see if my rice cooker explodes. So I don't think it will, but you know, if it does, we'll be recording it. So this is what I've got, and I've put 3 cups of brown rice in here. And then it has a line right here, and you fill the water up to 3. And that's pretty much, as long as your measurements are perfect, the rice turns out perfect. And then I'm going to add, it's chili beans, and it's just got a little Santa Fe sauce and chipotle peppers mixed. And then I'm going to do some garlic and onion in here and let it cook in the pan. And then I'll have rice and beans, and I'm going to do something with the pork chops, and this is what I'm thinking of right now. I have some mangoes and some avocados and onion. I think I'm going to make like a relish and do that with the pork chops, and we're going to barbecue these out on the barbecue. So I will be back and kind of show you as I go along. If you've noticed, I don't really use a lot of recipes. I get ideas on how I want to do certain things, but then I always add stuff to it or experiment. And sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not. So I'll be back and show you the next steps. Okay, so I just cut up half of an onion, pretty fine, and that's the can of chili beans, and then I've got this. It's a roasted garlic chopped up, and I wanted to try this because it's got a better flavor, and I haven't roasted my own garlic yet, so I got that. And I'm just going to add, let's see, about a handful, half a cup of onions in there. Let's do a little bit more. So that's probably more like a half a cup. And then I'm just going to pour this in there. And stir. Get it pretty good. Hope it doesn't boil over. That could be a mess. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little, like a tablespoon maybe, of the roasted garlic. Just a spoonful. So I will set it up, and then I will show you next when it's done, I guess. Okay, I wanted to show you. I actually moved it over to my other counter, and I put this old cloth down. I did oatmeal last night, and I did the same thing because I let it set overnight, and I just want to make sure if it does like seep out through this hole. I don't know if it will, but if it does, I want something underneath it. And I have all my vitamins and stuff on that other counter, so I didn't want to mess that up. I've already got it set for brown, and right now it's 3:01. So I'm gonna set the timer, and I'm going to set it, it goes in military time, so I'm going to set it to be done at 1700 hours, which is 5 o'clock, so in 2 hours. So I take the timer up to 1700, and then I'm going to press cooking. Isn't that cute? Okay, so we will see at 5 o'clock how it turns out. I turn it off and then it starts. So it's done. Okay, so it just beeped. I'm going to open it up and see what we have. Ooh, that looks good. Look at that. I'm going to stir it up and see. Well, that turned out really nice. Look at that. Looks really flavorful. See all the beans in there? So I'm going to stir this up really good, fluff it up, and then I'm going to close it again and let the steam work itself in there.